Alright, Schlockmeisters fans, by request, we're going to watch something here called XTRO. Let's check it out. The movie starts out with a guy and his son playing with a dog. And then that happens. The guy's name is Sam Phillips, his son's name is Tony. Something nasty's happening. So a light comes out of the sky. It's clearly a spaceship of some sort. And Sam gets taken. Three years later, Daddy's gone.
But he was taken away.
He left us, now you know that.
Nobody believes Tony.
He still loves us.
Of course he loves us.
Anyway, like I said, 3 years have passed. And then some light comes out of the darkness at night. It looks like a spaceship is returning. And it looks like there's some sort of creature. Oh, that's a creature, alright. Now, whatever that thing is, this guy's about to hit it with his car. Oops. Getting out to investigate is not going to be a good idea, though. Because when he goes poking around, accidents happen. His whiny British girlfriend is next. Creature's on the move. Creature's going to attack this woman inside the house. He's got interesting plans for her, too. Tony said Daddy's hurt, so whatever's happening to Dad has got some sort of connection to Tony, because Tony's now covered in blood.
Joe!
Don't be frightened, Mum.
Where does it hurt? I won't be cross.
Don't worry, Mum.
Joe!
So that poor girl got attacked in her house. The creature apparently impregnated her somehow. And she's about to give birth. Same day turnaround, too. Yes, it appears she's giving birth to a full-grown man. That's gotta hurt. And it looks just like Sam, Tony's father. Here's Tony and his, I guess she's a maid, Annalise. She's a helper, played by Miriam DeBow. And look, there's Sam. He's got clothes now, and he's watching. Here's a dead woman. Or should probably presume Sam did something to her. Mom goes to pick Tony up from school, but he's not here.
His father picked him up.
That's impossible.
A few minutes ago. You just missed them.
Can't it be Tony?
I saw them leave myself.
Hello, Rachel.
Rachel sees her husband for the first time in 3 years.
Mum?
Your mum's upset.
Clearly.
Bet I'm upset.
Good to see you, Rachel. Looking well.
What are you doing here?
She's got a new man now. Nonetheless, he invites her back to their apartment.
He hasn't arranged anything yet. Tony, time for your bath.
They're not actually divorced yet, though.
Tony.
Joe and Rachel argue.
He has got to go.
Where could he go? This is the only place he's got.
Rachel, he walked out on you.
I don't know that he did.
I see.
He has amnesia or something, or says he does. Well, Sam, as we know, isn't quite right. He takes Tony's snake's eggs. Yeah, he has a pet snake, and he's eating the goo from the eggs. Yum. And Tony spots him doing it.
Tony.
Why did they take
He had to be
you?
changed so he could live there, wherever he
Could be
was.
anyone.
Why did you come back?
I came back for you.
And Mum?
Of course. Do you want to come with me? Don't be afraid.
Next thing you know, he bites or sucks into Tony's neck. And clearly does something.
You think hard about something. You can make it happen.
He has
But I
powers
couldn't
now.
stop it. I tried.
Look, you'll be able to do lots of things. Don't be frightened. Use it when you need it.
In a scene that really has nothing to do with the plot, the snake broke free and went into the neighbor's apartment down below.
This belongs to your son. Oh, God. Harry, it appeared in my supper. How did it get there? I'm not interested. Clearly, your son is not responsible enough to look after animals.
Tony has a visitor in his bedroom one night. Appears to be a midget clown. Tony has powers now, including the power to take his little G.I. Joe soldier and make him into a full-grown toy. He sent his toy after the lady who killed the snake, of course. Target found. Target killed. There was a picture of a woman and some money in the coat that Sam was wearing.
What day was this? Whose boat?
Well, maybe it isn't my jacket.
Of course, he stole the jacket from the person he killed. Tony wants to play hide and seek with Annalise.
Wait a minute. We'll have a quick...
They're playing hide and seek, and she's in an elevator or something, and oh, look! Our midget clown gets her. So the midget clown drags the body to Tony, and next thing you know, he's sucking off her belly just like Daddy sucked off his shoulder and neck. Tony's clearly starting to turn into whatever his father is. So Tony's brought his toys to life again. Oh, including a panther. That was Annalise's boyfriend. That's the last we see of him.
Is that you, boy?
This guy's about to become the next victim.
Listen about. One of you practical jokes, I suppose.
Anyway, Rachel decides to do the deed with her husband. But Sam is starting to turn into whatever he is. He's almost all monster now. And whatever he's doing here, it's going to kill Joe. He got involved with the wrong woman, I guess. Well, Rachel goes out to the woods and sees father and son and their spaceship. So the spaceship leaves, and we have an unhappy ending, but Rachel's at least alive. Now she's lost her husband and her son, and her new boyfriend. Our last scene in the movie, I'm not sure if it's a dream sequence or what, but one of the midget clown was leaving a bunch of egg-type things in the bathtub in this green guacamole type stuff. And she picks one of them up. All right, let's talk about the movie XTRO. Weird movie, strange movie. One of the few movies that I have that starts with the letter X. That and X-Ray and Xanadu. I think that might be it. Anyway, XTRO. It's a horror movie from 1981 or 82, one of those 2 years. And it's a movie that I had on a beta tape. I think I had it on a tape with the Medusa Touch, something I actually reviewed last year, and maybe in the Erotic Adventures of Pinocchio. I'm not sure, which I also reviewed last year. XTRO, though. It's a movie I actually didn't watch until the early 90s when XTRO 2 came out. That was on cable, and I decided to tape that. So when I taped that, I went back and retaped this on SP at the time, and I watched 2 back to back. God, it's okay. Basically, what we have here is a story of a guy who gets taken by aliens. He's gone for 3 years, and he comes back for his son and perhaps his wife, although it doesn't sound like it. His wife has now got a new man, although she hasn't been legally divorced yet. And he comes back for his son, unbeknownst to anybody. He wants to take his son up into space, too, and that's what happens. He comes back. He ends up like a monster of some sort, and then he somehow ends up in the body of this actress named Susie Sylvie, who kind of, for lack of a better term, gives birth to a full-grown man. Must have been very painful coming out of her womb in that kitchen scene. Presumably she was killed. He returns home looking like a normal guy, except his son Tony watches him eat the snake eggs. That he has a pet snake. He sees him eat the eggs, so he knows something's weird. Then Daddy comes clean and basically says, "You're going to have some special powers, blah, blah, blah. I came back for you, blah, blah, blah." And the rest of the movie is a few people die here and there. He takes Tony out to the woods, and they hop up in a spaceship. Meanwhile, he transforms back into his alien self at this point, and Tony looks like he's changing as well. And that's kind of it. The last scene in the movie, I'm not sure if it was a dream sequence or not, but the wife, who was left behind, walks into a room with a bathtub full of these egg-type things, and one of them kind of explodes on her face. End of story. Like I said, they did make an XTRO 2, which I did watch the one time when I taped it. Couldn't tell you anything about that movie. They also made an XTRO 3 as well, which I have not seen. So there you go. This DVD I've had for quite a while. It came off by Image. Saw this online today. It's for like $9.99. I actually saw it for $20 also. There's various others compilations with XTRO and XTRO 2. There's also some box sets with all 3 XTRO movies. Some of them are Blu-ray, it looks like. Some of them are PAL as well. So I'm not sure all of the different availabilities that this thing has, but it does seem to have a lot. This DVD has some alternate endings and some deleted footage, also an interview with the director. So some cool stuff there and some behind-the-scene photos as well. DVD looks actually pretty good for something that's been around for quite a while. So yeah, this came out in... I can't see anything, so anyway, whatever. Anyway, it's a decent movie. I kind of liked it. Just kind of messy and gory. It does have a couple gore scenes. Miriam DeBeau, who played Annalise, this was her feature film debut, I believe, and she became a Bond girl a few years later in The Living Daylights, and she had a couple of nude scenes as well, so yay. So check this movie out. Let me know what you think about it. Let me know what you think about the sequels as well. Has anybody seen XTRO 3? Curious about that. Leave some comments down below. We'll talk about it. Bye.